Hi all. In this video, I am going to explain the different advanced mobile communication technologies. In your syllabus, mainly 5 types of advanced technologies are included. First of all, wireless local loop or WLL, then WLAN, that is wireless local area network, and third one is personal area networks, that is PAN, and then Bluetooth and WiMax. WiMax means worldwide interoperability for microwave access. These are the different advanced mobile communication technologies that are included in your syllabus. First of all, wireless local loop or WLL. Wireless local loop or WLL is a cellular like phone without mobility. It's wireless but not able to move within a particular range. And these are designed for fixed communication where it is easier, cheaper or more advantageous than a wireline connection. And most commonly they are based on cellular or cordless technologies. And this WLL employs a cellular like technology where the subscriber unit is fixed like a wireline telephone, and thus the local loop between the exchange and the subscriber's home is replaced with a wireless link. That's why it is known as wireless local loop, because the local loop between the exchange and the subscriber's home is replaced with a wireless link rather than a wired link. That's why it is known as wireless local loop or WLL. In this, the fixed wireless equipment is extremely suited for the rapidly deploying broadband connection, and this fixed wireless systems, once more it is fixed wireless network. That is why it is known as wireless local loop, and it has the advantage of the well defined the time invariant nature of the propagation channel between the fixed transmitter and a fixed receiver, and they are assigned a frequency range of about 28 gigahertz band, and hence the wavelength used in this wireless local loop is extremely small, and due to this a very high gain directional antennas are required, and these antennas reject the multipath signals, and in turn it supports the transmission of very wide bandwidth signals. That is the main feature of this wireless local loop or WLL. Next is WLAN or wireless local area network. It is a wireless distribution method for two or more devices that use high frequency radio waves or SPED spectrum, and often include an access point to the internet. And this WLAN or wireless local area network allows the users to move around the coverage area, often within a building or within a home or a small office, and it can maintain the network connection. And the FCC allocated 300 megahertz of unlicensed spectrum in this band for supporting this private computer connections by WLAN or wireless local area network. There are two types of wireless area local area network, that is peer-to-peer and bridge. In peer-to-peer, it allows the wireless devices to directly communicate with each other, and whether as in bridge, an Ethernet bridge acts as the connection points to the wireless LAN. These are the two types. First one peer-to-peer and bridge, where in bridge an Ethernet bridge can act as the connection point between the or point to the wireless LAN. This is the overview for wireless LAN standard IEEE 802.11. That is, it can be divided into frequency hopping spread spectrum, direct sequence spread spectrum, etc. Different types. That is our Wi-Fi. Different protocols or different standards are mentioned in the in this schematic representation. Mainly, it is IEEE 802.11. This different. It is classified into different types based on the spread spectrum techniques that are used, and both frequency hopping, that is FHSS, and direct sequence spread spectrum techniques can be used, and this DSS was standardized for higher rate, that is about 11 Mbps data rates, and this DSS IEEE 802.11b, it is known as Wi-Fi. It is a standard IEEE standard of this wireless local area network. And the high performance radio local area network, that is HyperLAN, it was developed to provide a similar capacity of this type of IEEE 802.11. And this type of communication protocol or communication standard provide individual wireless LANs for computer communication and used for the about 5.2 gigahertz and 17.1 gigahertz frequency bands. Next advanced communication technology, wireless mobile communication technology is PAN, or personal area network. Normally, the PAN represents the interconnection of information or technology devices or IT devices within the range of an individual person, typically about 10 meter approximate. That type of coverage is utilized or carried out by this kind of PAN, personal area network. That is like a person while traveling with a laptop or any PDA. That is, PDA means personal digital assistant, and for example, portable printer could interconnect them without having to plug in anything, or by using some form of wireless technology. It can be used. Such technology or such network are termed as personal area network or PAN. And this kind of personal area networks could be interconnected without wires to the internet. That is a main difference. And the basic difference between PAN and WAN, wide area network, and personalized area network is that PAN is centered around one person, while the WAN or WAN serve multiple users. And this personal area networks can be constructed with cables or wireless USB. And Firewire technology links together a wired PAN. And this wireless PAN uses either Bluetooth or infrared connections, and Bluetooth PANs are also known as piconets. That is another feature, that is Bluetooth PAN. It is also known as piconet. And the piconet is formed by a composition. This pico means it consists of, or it constitutes 8 devices in a master-slave relationship, because the first Bluetooth device is considered or is called as the master, and the others are slaves. And these slaves communicate with the master with a range of 10 meter. That is a personalized area network, and the Bluetooth is wireless PAN. Bluetooth is a wireless PAN. It is IEEE standard of 802.15. It is IEEE standard notation for the Bluetooth. Next is Bluetooth technology. It is a short-range wireless communication technology that allows devices such as mobile phones or laptops or any other peripherals such as mouse or keyboard to transmit data or voice wirelessly over a short distance. Without wires, they can transmit some signals to a device. And the purpose of Bluetooth is to replace the cables that they normally used for connecting device. With the advancement of Bluetooth technology, the users will be able to or are able to replace the cables with a wireless connection. And this communication normally has the range of 10 meter, and 2.4 gigahertz range band is used in the Bluetooth technology, and it uses the frequency hopping FHSS spread spectrum technique. and the modulation is Gaussian frequency shifting or Gaussian GFSK, and the data transfer rate is about 1 Mbps, and useful for the data transfer between two devices that are near to each other, and in certain kind of low bandwidth situation, if the devices are situated closer to each other, this Bluetooth technology can be used to transfer signals from one device to another. And the last topic included in this section is WiMax technology, and it stands for Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access. And this kind of technology or WiMax technology enables the universal delivery of wireless broadband services for the mobile users or for fixed mobile users. It is also known as Wireless Metropolitan Area Networks, WMANs. And this technology provides a broadband wireless connectivity across a large geographical area. And it is based on the IEEE standard IEEE 802.16e. It provides mobility and roaming access. And this WLAN and WPANs restrict the mobility of users to a few hundreds of meters from the source. And in here the LOS, line of sight communication, has to be maintained. This is the architecture of IP based WiMax network. The main components are mobile stations and base stations. There will be a access network, and the IP network connects the different sections. Coming to the details about this diagram, this architecture comprises of several components, and first one is the basic components, or the basic two components are base stations and mobile stations. And the mobile station is for the end user to access the mobile network, and the architecture or this architecture is based on a packet switch network, and the ASN means access service network, and it creates radio access along with the ASN gateways, the gateway that connects between the different sections, and the gateway controls the access in that network and and coordinates the between data and networking elements. The CSN, here in this it is mentioned that CSN, where it is known as Connectivity Service Network, and it provides IP connectivity to the internet. The CSN provides the IP connectivity or internet protocol connectivity to the internet or other public or any corporate users. And ASP is the access service provider. The other elements are home agent HA. Within the WiMax network is located within the CSN. The home agent works in conjunction with ASN gateway to provide an end-to-end mobile IP, that is MIP solution. And another unit is authentication, authorization and accounting server, AAA, is included within the CSN. CSN means it is the connectivity service network, and this AA or authentication, authorization, accounting server is included within the CSN. That's all about WiMax technology.